Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Oh wow, this has been a busy, busy day with all our guests. They've all been amazing. Each one has been so different. And now I have something completely different. I have PJ Belanger. I think I got it right.
She did. Very good.
I'm very bad with
Rarely
names.
people get it right on the first try.
Well, Belanger,
Belanger.
being French, because you're French and I'm English. I don't know what that has to do with it, but anyway.
Well, I married it. I tell
married
people
him.
I married him to get his last name. I divorced him to get more closet space.
Oh, did he take up all the
I
closet?
took his name.
Was
I
he
took
a
up
closet-
all the closet.
was he a closet drinker?
I actually had the whole closet anyway, but it's just
But you
a
don't
joke.
want to get rid of him.
I'm not getting rid of the name. You know,
No.
I have two daughters, so we are going to keep the same name.
Keep the name until you get married
Yes.
again.
And it's ironic because your last guess, his last name was Brown.
Yes.
That's my maiden name.
Oh, really?
Brown.
But
And I
you
told
could marry him and not change your name.
He must be my
How cool is
brother,
that?
maybe. Maybe he's my brother.
If that's your brother, oh, wow.
I tell people my mom picked my last name from a hat, so I told him that, and he goes, "Oh, you're kidding me.
Well, let me
His
put it
name
this
was
way.
really picked from a hat.
Hal
His first name.
Roach was a good friend of mine. And we were at this big thing. He said he was talking about some guy introduced himself, and his last name was Brown. So Hal Roach comes out and he says, the only time a last name is Brown is when you're checking into a hotel and you're being mischievous.
Exactly.
So the only time you-
Mom.
So-
No, I'm kidding.
So what are you're in the health business?
Yes. I'm a certified health educator, certified wellness educator, certified in kinesiology.
Kinesiology?
Yes.
Kinesiology. Holy shit.
Kinesiology is an ancient modality of energy muscle testing. You can actually
You can test your muscles?
You can ask your body what it needs, how much of it needs, what time of day it needs it, and the muscles in your body will either react positively or negatively, lose energy or
Okay, I'm
increase
going
in
to ask a
energy.
good question to you. Do you know anything about Lou Gehrig's disease?
I have heard about it. Yes.
That deteriorates all the muscles.
Yes, it's neurological muscle related. Yes.
Yes, because my brother just passed away on that.
Oh no.
Yes, he got that.
It's been brutal.
Every single. Yeah, well, he got it in his spine, and it really. You have muscles in your It might be baby muscles. When you have the disease, you kind of think. You know what?
I was 16 years old and I read Dr. Earl Mandel's Vitamin Bible. I had an older boyfriend that was really into vitamins, and he was a runner, and it got me interested in reading about vitamins. And then by the time I was in my 20s, I was reading Back to Eden. It's all about herbs. And then by the time I was, in my mid 25, 26 and had my babies, did everything for my children according to the book called Prescription for Nutritional Healing. And then my mother had
Healing.
so many-
They weren't sick, were they?
No, I wanted to make sure I prevented.
So why would you use
Prevention.
just for healing?
Well, like when the kids got a stuffy nose, I didn't go
okay.
to the doctor. Like fenugreek seed tea clears up mucus. It's great for babies.
All
You
right.
put a
My
little bit
mother
in there.
would give a tincture of quinine.
What's it called?
Tincture of, well, we call it quinine.
Quinine.
You call it quinine.
Quinine. Yes.
My mother used to, if we had a cold or anything, she'd give us 2 drips and a little bit of water, let us drink that. 2
makes
days,
so much
cold,
sense,
everything
yeah.
was gone.
Yes, we didn't have. We didn't have a whole lot of it. Of course, it's in his on Canada Dry has quinine in it.
Yes.
And Trader Joe's has a club soda, a soda water that has quinine in it.
Yes.
And I tell anybody, hey, if you get the COVID, make sure you go buy that soda and drink some of that.
That's all you have to do. Quinine is the best. Everybody says, no, it won't work. It's
It's a wonderful antibacterial,
it's incredible.
antiviral.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Well, I watched my mom go from sickness to illness to illness to sickness to. I do not want to be this person like this. And come to find out, I was diagnosed with lupus.
That will do it all the time.
Yes. So after 17 years of being sick, I finally figured out that I had no immune system. And I rebuilt my immune system and in the process became a
So
nutritionist.
now everybody in America and the world has no immune system
Yeah.
because we've killed it all.
No kidding. No kidding. And without our immune system, we can't really overcome it. I'm overcoming Graves' disease and autoimmune. Is what
Oh,
a
I
lot
just
of
noticed,
I have.
yes.
I'm shrinking cysts off of my thyroid as we speak.
Really?
They wanted to butcher me because that's all the medical industry does. They either
Is it
poison
like a
or
thyroid
butcher.
condition?
Yes, this is on my thyroid.
Yeah, I have a thyroid.
And
Well, I
my
have
thyroid's
thyroid.
working fine now.
I have a thyroid. I take a pill every day.
Yeah, there's no pill for me. They didn't have one for me because my T cell activity looks normal.
Oh.
All it is now is the cysts.
Yeah.
And this was this out to here, this big, 2016.
Yeah, my grandfather
and you can see
had
where,
that. Yeah.
you know, I'm shrinking them. All
To
naturally.
me, it doesn't look shrinking, but I'm
Yeah, I know.
you
To
for your
some people,
word.
right? If my mother, I know, she's like, "Why don't you get that cut out? No, don't you ever speak like that to me again." And I tell her because I'm not going to let them. I will not let them take my thyroid out. It's healing. The body's designed to heal itself. Give it what it needs.
Well,
get out
that
of
is
its way.
true. You know, it's nice to hear these words. Our body actually does cure if we allow it to, and if we don't put too many bad things into it.
Right.
You've got to be a little bit careful what you put in your
Yes.
body. I've never really worried about my body or thought of doing anything with my body. I just know that I don't eat certain food. I don't eat any fast food at all. I never eat fast food, ever.
People will say, "Oh, you want a soda or you want to?"
No, I don't
wait a
drink
minute.
sodas.
You can't look like this at 59 and eat that.
There you go. There you go.
I'll be 59 years old in December, and I've overcome all these autoimmune diseases and still fighting and overcoming. I've never ever dyed my hair. I'm healthier than most people are in their 30s.
Your hair isn't dyed?
Never.
This is your
never.
color?
My entire life. I've never ever dyed my hair.
Jealousy is stepping in. Jealousy is floating around her. Get the hell out of here, lady. Don't want to interview you anymore. I mean, she looks amazing. 59, and you've never dyed your hair.
Never dyed my hair. Healthier than most
Now,
people in
what
their
do
30s.
you do? All right. Now, what do you do for fun?
Well, gosh, hiking is my favorite. Hiking and getting in my car, going other places where I can go see God's amazing beauty and go hiking.
You go hiking?
Yes. Fun.
Do you drink?
Not a lot, not much at all, no.
Okay. Do you drink alcohol?
Once in a great while, I'll have a cocktail here or there.
Okay, so she goes hiking, boring. Doesn't drink, boring.
Boring.
Okay, what
Well,
else?
I do use cannabis as medicine.
She uses cannabis, you use the oil?
I use the oil.
I
That's
happen to
helping
agree
me
with
shrink.
you. I happen to agree with
and,
you.
and essential oils. I teach aromatherapy. My website for doTERRA is mydoTERRA.com/PJ Belanger, PJBELANGER. So the holiday stuff is out. You want to make sure you get on.
Yes.
Because aromatherapy makes amazing gifts, people.
Now, when you say
give the gift of health.
Roman therapy, aroma,
Yes.
smelling,
Our
aroma.
oral factory is powerful. Whatever we smell gets to our brain and changes brain chemistry in 10 seconds.
So when you breathe in eucalyptus, is eucalyptus good for you?
Oh my gosh, it's overall wellness.
Yes, I love eucalyptus. Also, you can put it on your chest. And I was
Yes.
going to say you should use
Frankincense.
that with your cough and everything.
Yes, well, you know, I don't have the cough so much anymore.
No, but it seeps through the skin.
Yes.
Goes into this. Eucalyptus is one of the greatest things.
Yes.
Lavender is also very good. You know,
Yes.
the lavender is more for relaxing. Eucalyptus is more for clearing the head. And, you know, I sound like a nutritionist.
Yes.
I am not a nutritionist.
I'm the nutritionist.
She's a nutritionist, but I happen to know a little bit about.
Yes,
you know.
absolutely. That's
so it
wonderful.
keeps
Good to
me
know,
sort
yeah.
of keeps me together. I'm not going to say how old I am. I'm 39 and holding.
That's right. That's right. Right. We're celebrating our 38th anniversary of our 21st birthday. That's
Well,
what I'm
whatever you say,
Something like that.
whatever you want to call it.
But yeah, people don't realize what we put on our skin gets to our organs in 32 seconds unfiltered. So it's really important what lotions. I don't use store-bought lotions. I make my own lotion. You know, I use natural products.
What do you put into your lotion?
Well, yarrow and pomegranate and coconut oil, and then I use a Moroccan lotion base.
Okay. Now, why is a Moroccan better than American?
The way they process, generally, for the most part.
Have you seen how they process?
Yes, it's just a more pure process.
Okay.
Higher potency.
Okay.
Higher potency.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm using yarrow pump.
So if you want to help somebody out there, you know, that sort of want to look like you and they want to sort of, you know,
stay healthy.
Yeah. What is the main thing that they should actually do?
The first and number one most important thing anybody should do for their health is change their water. The water needs to be live and can be able to communicate to ourselves. I highly recommend alkaline water between meals, not with food, because you don't want to, mess with your digestive acids while you're eating. But between meals and up until the time you eat, you help your body so much. Alkaline water not only communicates best to our body's cells, but it flushes bacteria, viruses, cancers, fat right out of the body.
I have a thing about this because we can go back, not that long ago, we can go back. We didn't used to drink water. We were healthy then.
Were we?
Of course we were. My mum and dad were wealthy. My grandmother, both grandmothers, they were all very, very healthy. They never drank water like they do today. Everybody drinks water.
Well, water is what our bodies are made out of. So
we know that.
It's my main sustenance. I teach people if you can make water your main sustenance and eat very little food, which is called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting reduces aging, by the way. Only eat for an 8-hour period. Stop eating. That's intermittent fasting.
Oh, this is all too.
That's really helpful for anti-aging.
Apply to any of these rules.
Well, it sounds working for you. You have to tell us your secrets.
Do you know what my secret is? Don't worry about things that are never going to happen. Most women worry about everything that's never going to happen.
Right, so true.
I think actually a person getting older and different things is more of what they worry about. Also what they eat, but more what they worry about. It's never going to happen.
That's true.
And go and have fun, enjoy yourself. If you want a glass of wine, have a glass of wine. If you want to go out and have a pizza, but don't have a pizza every day.
Right, and don't eat junk all day every day.
Don't.
Well, here's how I sum it up, and I told this earlier to the other girls, and when I used to go teach workshops, I'd tell them, you never need a nutritionist if you do this. Eat 80% of your diet from plant food. Eat 80% of those plant foods raw, and the other 20% won't kill you.
Okay. Right.
Eat mostly plant foods.
Plant food.
Lots of water.
She says plant, and you can eat plant.
Plant.
You can eat plant food anytime you want. I think vegetables and
beans
fruits
and legumes and fruits.
Very, very good for you. In the meantime, how can anybody reach you?
Well, again, my doTERRA essential oil website is mydoterra.com/PJ Belanger. I am PJ Belanger7@gmail.com. And I'm also on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram. So,
amazing woman. She looks absolutely fabulous. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. And next guest is actually going to be the owner of Amigos. He's just turned around looking at me like, ooh, so nervous, but nothing to be nervous about. But we're going to have him on. He's going to talk about his restaurant, what he's doing here. And of course, we are now filming down here, which is absolutely wonderful. And also we've got social media shows, which is my producer. That's her company, Pureza, an amazing woman. Stay healthy. Listen to a little bit of what she just said and what she's doing. A little bit of that won't hurt. If you want to drink, go and have a drink.
Yes.
I'll be right back with
Cheers.
Take care.